Well, you're going to go see Spider-Man again today, aren't you?
Yep.
How many
And
times?
my son's going to see it for the first time.
How many times have you seen it, Adam?
Not as many as I wanted to. Like, I need to go back more times, but
Hold up. Okay. Now there's not two of you talking at the same time.
oh, there me. Wow.
Yeah.
Bad
Well,
enough.
when I went live, it opened up a tab on my computer of our live. And my computer couldn't
Yeah.
decide if it wanted you to talk to me or you 3 seconds ago to talk to me. Oh, no. I noticed.
Freaking shit.
I noticed that our live that we streamed to tell you guys we were going live on Facebook got a few views. So I thought we could go live for a little bit here on YouTube because, you know, there probably are some people that watch us here on YouTube that don't follow us on Facebook. If you have a Facebook Night Watch podcast, all one word, capital K, capital W, capital P. That's
Please
how you'll
like,
find it.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
That would be awesome. You'll get notifications every we pop something up because you never know.
Listen, you guys that do watch this, and you guys make us feel like celebrities. Oh my Lord, it's a wild Jared. A wild Jared appeared.
Drink on here.
Someone play the Pokemon fight music.
I don't have access to that.
Go get your guitar, Adam. You don't know the Pokemon fight music?
It's up there. No, I
Damn.
damn theme on the guitar.
Oh,
I mean, there's a line somewhere. Yeah, there he is.
there he is.
You're almost going
What's going on?
today.
Oh, well, see, Adam gets to go watch fucking No Way Home again. You get to watch the Royal Rumble, and I just get to go to my mother-in-law's birthday party.
Oh wow.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't even drink alcohol, so like, and they're
Yeah.
having it at a bar.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, babe, do I
I'm
gotta
like,
go?
do I have to be there?
She's like, my mom will be upset if you're not there.
I'm at work at the moment.
Yeah.
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 I've been here since like
Where do you work
6:45.
at, Jared?
Dottie's.
Okay.
It's like a gambling
sounds-
joint.
Like a gambling joint.
So if you're out there watching, come in, play the machines, and give me tips.
That's
Oh, nice.
yeah. If you are watching, definitely go play at Dottie's.
Yes. If you're in the area.
Play responsibly.
Or not.
Or not. We're not your dad.
Yeah, or not.
Oh,
So
you saying that
You
just
guys
makes me
see-
think. You go ahead, dude.
you saw that Magneto I got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your post.
Sir
too.
Ian
You said
McKellen.
You said it smelled like cigarettes?
Yeah, dude. Since I quit smoking, like the beginning of the year, whatever it was.
Right.
And I opened the package, man, and I'm starting to smell like smoke, and it's bad. So I opened this package, dude, and it just hit me in the face, and I was like, "Oh, what the?" Man. So
That's why I
It's-
give my loose figures a bath. I smoke in my house, admittedly, but I give
Well,
all my
I
loose
mean-
figures a bath before. If I'm like doing a trade, I will give them a bath before I ship them out.
exactly.
Well, to be fair, Magneto probably had a rough time and he started smoking.
I learned my lesson a long time ago because the Star
Is that a
Wars
Holocaust?
figures.
Called Holocaust?
Remember when Black Series first came
Yeah,
out and they had cloth and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you smoke around those, it's like 10 times worse because it gets sucked into the cloth.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you have to be careful buying pre-owned
Yeah.
Hot Toys, because if people smoke around those, you cannot get them out.
No, I wouldn't wash a Hot Toys if you paid me to do it.
No.
I'd be too scared to. Oh, did I send you guys a picture in the group chat of the Cartoon Network Clone Wars Clone Trooper mint inbox that I'm getting from my buddy?
Yeah. I think you showed us the other day. It's the
Man.
red. It's the one with the red, right?
No, this is like already exists.
Oh,
This is
okay.
from
It's
the
not-
old, it's a 375, but it's from the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars before
You know,
Disney took
I
over
feel
Clone
like
Wars.
that show was pretty legit at the time.
So at times, because it's so short, they weren't really able to do like the full extent of what they wanted to
Yeah.
do with it. But I feel like it was more warlike
Mhm.
and made it feel more like real war. It was like Band of Brothers almost.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And it was
that's
made
how
around the time as Revenge of the Sith, and I think it tied it in pretty well. I mean, it even showed Mace Windu, hurting Grievous, and that's why he coughs and can't breathe very well in Revenge of the Sith.
right, he got his legs crushed.
Yeah.
Right. Originally, apparently, Obi-Wan was supposed to chop all the arms off of fucking Grievous and like set the inside of him on fire.
Oh, wow.
But they were like, that's maybe a little too graphic.
Isn't that kind of what they did in the movie, though?
So yes, but like less so. He didn't cut his arms off and he didn't set his insides on fire. He just shot him.
Yeah. So uncivilized.
Right. Honestly,
I wish I could find that new Walmart exclusive Grievous, dude.
listen, you could find me in your local Walmart boxing people up for those. I promise you.
I didn't own one of them. I wasn't
My Walmart only gets good stuff like every once in a while. Like,
You guys get the Thanos? You get the Thanos? Did your Walmart get those?
I actually had to get
Walmart
mine
exclusives.
from a buddy.
The Walmart exclusives
Yeah.
with the
I don't even have it no more. I have the new one, the King
King
Thanos.
Thanos. Oh man, when they made Pink Thanos, I was like, why did I buy why?
Yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Why did I try so hard to get this?
I like the King Thanos better.
I think that Cosmic Ghost Rider is one of my favorite
Yeah.
recent runs of comic books. Like, you're telling me they took the Punisher,
Yeah.
made him Ghost Rider, and then made him a Herald of Galactus? Like, hold your fucking horses, man. I'm going to need you to contain some of that awesome.
Yeah. My penis can only get so erect.
Right. Like, Jesus Christ, Frank. Save some pussy for the rest of the heroes.
Man.
But yeah, and I think I got the Silver Surfer that goes with it too.
Do they have a Hot Toys Punisher? You said they only do like big name stuff.
The only one they have is the Punisher, the War Machine Punisher. That's the only one.
Okay.
And it's from a video game. The mobile game, the Marvel. What is it?
Contest of Champions.
God, that's it. Yeah,
That's
the
an
same
arcade
one.
game too.
Yeah, but
I
they
went to
made
Dave
the
and
Venom
Buster's
pool.
last night.
Hot
Have you
Toys made
guys-
the Venom pool from that too.
Yeah, I saw that. That's like $600.
Yeah, that's like no.
Yeah, that's like, man, I want it, but I don't want it that much.
Yeah, I will enjoy it from afar.
Jared, you ordered that 3-0, didn't you?
Yeah.
Me? Oh yeah, Jared.
Should be here tomorrow.
Oh man, that's
You're gonna have to show that off, dude.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited.
Everybody that I've seen that owns that, zero complaints.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the 3-0 guts, and if it
You're
looks half as good as the 3-0 guts does, which I'm sure it does, because I
Yeah.
looked at some other 3-0 figures, and this A-okay. Then yeah. And plus, I feel like Power Rangers are really easy because they look super cool when they have their helmets on.
Yeah, I would rather have them that way. Cause see, if you don't have the portraits, you can have them as Super Sentai. It doesn't have to be Power Rangers.
Exactly, dude. I'm hoping they go past Mighty Morphin and make like a 3-0 Gold Ranger.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, dude. He was
Or if they
always
do
one of
like
my
the
favorites.
armored, if they do the armored versions, like the armored Red Ranger and the Black Ranger.
Yep. Yeah.
Go
White.
without Armored Red Ranger.
It said on the pre-orders that Draken drops next month, and I think White has already been out, but they're doing another pre-order for it.
Nice. Draken is one that I would save up to get.
Oh, for sure, dude. And I want that Ranger Slayer.
I'm really interested to see if they're gonna give him his evolutions 3-0 because I feel like people will buy it. Like Draken is a character that there are 4 different versions of Draken, right, Jared?
Yeah.
He evolves 4 times.
Yeah. He steals the power from other Rangers and adds it to his.
Right. And the first time he gets the really pointy things in the cape.
Yep.
The first time he evolves.
I think so, yeah.
The second time I know the 4th time he turns black and gold rather than white and green and gold.
Yeah, the second
gold.
Draken figure that we got from Hasbro, that exclusive, that's like his final transformation.
That's his Evo 4 or 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has 3 or 4. I started reading the Boom Comics Power Rangers. I'm on issue 10.
Oh man, they're so good.
Good.
Now, you saw I got like fucking 10 issues the other day. And right now they're doing the Eltarian War, something like that. It's where like Zordon's planet, since he's been gone, they've just been taking over planets. Like before that, it was like, we want you to join the council of our planets and that we trade and like, help. But now they're just like taking over planets and doing as they please.
Damn.
Wow, that is. You said the shit about Zed and fucking Zordon a couple episodes ago. You might have said it last episode. Either way, that shit spooky.
Yeah.
You're telling me Zed and Zordon used to be homeboys? Sorta?
Yeah. Zed was like the leader of the Eltarian army or something like that. And he went to go, he thought the Zeo crystal could help help planets like evolution, shit like that, to make them superior. And like he went to grab it and it pretty much fried his whole body.
Oh, and that's why he looks like Lord Zed.
Yeah. And like Zordon didn't even know. He just like, they all thought he died when it happened, when shit went down.
See, that's why I like the Boom Comics so much, because it feels like they understand that the people that like Power Rangers a lot are adults. Right. Like, it's made for kids, right? The target audience is kids. The people that support the show are adult collectors.
Right.
If it was, you didn't have the adult collectors, I don't think that Power Rangers would be on its like 75th season right now.
Exactly, dude.
Because like, yeah, the kids buy the toys, but like, how many people like you or like Trevor, when they release a really nice Megazord or a really nice weapon or something, you're like, I'm gonna go buy it right now. Yep. What day does it come out? I'm gonna mark that on the calendar, 28th. Go buy Zeo Staff. You know?
Like, have you looked up any, I think, I may be wrong, but I think 3-0 has done the Megazords too.
I would shit. First of all, are those things like $2,500 a piece?
Something like that. Yeah. But
Can I put
But I
my
think
sixth scale? Can I,
I
fit my sixth scale Rangers into
it's
my
not.
sixth?
No.
God
It's
damn.
not to scale. It's not to scale. But I think you can actually. They're individual and they can conjoin like in the show.
Oh, I'm like, hold on. I'm about to go clean out my oldest son's room and move all his shit into my youngest son's room. They can share a room now.
Dude,
I need a
I would be
Megazord
happy.
room.
I would be happy just with the Dragon Sword, and I'm good.
Oh, I did. I managed to convince the wife to allow me to collect one Ranger team. And it was a toss up, but I decided wholeheartedly I'm going with Dino Thunder.
Okay.
One,
Yeah.
Dino Thunder was super popular when I was young.
Yeah.
Two, that show was good.
It was good.
Three,
That's when like Tommy came back.
right. Three,
And-
Dino Thunder White Ranger has the coolest the coolest fucking Ranger helmet, period. The shape of his visor, it just gets me off every time. Like, and I feel like that arc, that was a good Bad Ranger arc.
Yeah.
The Green Ranger in the American version, bad Ranger arc. In the Japanese version, nothing will ever touch how fucking awesome the goddamn Green Ranger in Super Sentai is.
Oh, dude.
Nothing
wasn't
will
even
ever touch that.
Hell, he was just an asshole.
Right. Or you had the fucking, what was it? I recently caught, I watch Shout TV a lot. That's like, they play random shit. Anyways, but I caught an episode of, I think it was Die Ranger was the one that they pulled the White Ranger from. Was that Die Ranger?
Yeah, that's the next season.
Okay.
He was a
So
kid.
he was
like
a little
10.
boy. Yeah, he was a little boy. Oh, that was, yeah. Like, yeah, that was crazy. He's like running. I haven't seen any of Die Ranger, but that one episode, and like there's the flower, and he's like running, and it keeps getting farther away, and he's like, "I'm never gonna get this damn flower." And then some fucking monk is like, "Believe in yourself, little dude," and he's like, "Oh, I will get this flower. Oh, hey, look, it's right here." It was, and I'm like, God, I love Japanese TV because like,
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was like that.
They
kid
set
was
the bar
like
really
8
fucking
years
high.
old.
Oh,
It was
Jared, did
nuts.
anybody tell you that they're making a fucking Marvel Legend of Japan Spider-Man?
Dude, I want it.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they're making a Marvel Legend of the Japanese Spider-Man.
Dude,
That's not like manga Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man from the old. He has the goddamn the Spider Jaguar or whatever he calls it.
Yeah.
The very,
Did you know-
very, very, very Japanese Spider-Man.
Did
That
you know
is
that,
probably one.
you know
that I
how in
keep in
that
the box.
Spider, he had the Megazord, like the big giant Zord?
Mm-hmm.
That's where Sentai got the idea to have Zords, was because Spider-Man had it first and so successful that Sentai was like, we got to do the Zords now, man. Like, that's the moneymaker.
That's life-changing. I feel like
I'll be right
everybody,
back. I'll be
very
back.
life-changing. Very life-changing the first time you see a Megazord.
It was nuts.
That is nuts. Like, beyond
then-
nuts.
Spider-Man kind of did Power Rangers first, though, because they used, in the 70s, they used the footage from Spider-Man to make an actual, like, TV show here in America. Or a movie or something. It used to come on Sci-Fi at like 4 in the morning during different things.
Oh man, you know what I used to watch back in my high school days? Hella late at night. I used to go stay the night at my girlfriend's house, and she didn't even have she had fucking like over the air cable, not like cable. Okay, maybe 12 channels. If we could put the antenna in a good spot, we could maybe get 15. Anyways, on channel fucking 11, well, it was like 11.4, whatever. Elvira's Movie Macabre at 3 a.m. every weeknight. That shit, such bad movies. But you get to see Elvira. So, like, I'll watch a bad movie if it means she's going to sweet talk me a little bit here and there throughout the movie. Yes, please.
Exactly.
I would pay money just to watch her jump rope for half an hour.
I feel you, dude. But yeah, man, like I feel like I don't know, man, back when Power Rangers first came out, it was new to us because we didn't have a lot of live action stuff. Like we had the Batman TV show with Adam West, but it was nothing like this, like the special effects and everything. And
Oh, so I remember the first time seeing the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, right? And I remember thinking, like, wow, like, movies are never going to look better than they do now.
right.
And then I remember going to see Avatar in theaters and, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I saw it in 3D in the IMAX.
Oh shit.
That shit was insane.
It was. It was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Like I just think it was over. Like the hype.
So it is definitely not everyone's cup of tea.
Right.
And I totally understand that. But I am one of the people that, like, I will hype it up hardcore. Because that, I don't know, like, I understand it's not really the best movie, but the imaginary world and all of the CGI and the work that went into that movie to make it look as smooth and pretty as it does,
Yeah.
insane. Absolutely insane.
Definitely. Like the CGI was amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's just when people are like, it's just like really overhyped though, man. You know, like it was like it's an amazing, like it was. The CGI was fucking awesome. Just I don't know. The storyline was good too. Just it's not my favorite movie. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. It's like not necessarily one of my favorite movies. I think it's definitive in sci-fi for sure. I think it's a phenomenal movie. I'm definitely a fanboy, but not. I wouldn't even put it in my top 5 favorite movies.
And the fact it kills me, dude, because I feel like anytime a movie does beat out Avatar or comes close to beating out Avatar,
James Cameron re-releases Avatar.
James Cameron whines, moans, and bitches to like the movie studio, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're just do a special edition, fucking whatever, put it back in theaters." And then you got those loyal fans that are like, "Back in theaters, fuck yeah, let's go." And then it's like, Avatar's back in the top spot, and I'm just like, "Come on, man."
All right, I'm back.
Cameron's the
One of my
whiner.
favorite. Dude, look, one of my favorite memories, you say watching things in theaters after they've already been in theaters. One of my favorite memories, I went with a buddy who knows the guy who owns the local theater here. And every year on his birthday, he rents out a theater and watches a random movie that, like, he owns.
Mm-hmm.
And we watched RoboCop one year. And, like, let me tell you, RoboCop, I feel like I missed out on a lot of movies. Because, like, that movie in theater, that movie is dated and looks bad now. Like, enjoyable movie. But on the big screen, you don't even fucking care. I don't care how bad this looks.
Yeah.
That cop is half robot.
Exactly, dude.
Dude, I got a funny story.
What's up, Adam? Let's hear your funny story.
Well, there was a time when I was single and I was smoking and I was really fucking high and watched RoboCop. And I felt like I was RoboCop. We're watching that movie.
I'm like,
All right.
Bruce.
So, be me, be 16 and hanging out with not hoodlums, but a kid who is now not famous, but well on his way to becoming famous cosplayer.
Yeah.
Right. So very creative. We loved Lord of the Rings and Rambo. Do you know how many times we went outside, made bows out of sticks, and shot flaming arrows at each other? More times than either one of us could count. Still got all my fingers. He still got all his fingers by the
I would
grace
always
of
find the
God.
sticks that look like guns.
So,
see,
do you guys? Okay, so do you guys remember when James Cameron said that there's too many superhero movies and it needs to die down and all that shit?
yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, okay, that's fine and dandy, and that's his opinion, but at the same time, we have like 10 fucking Terminator movies.
That make no sense.
Have you seen anything past Judgment Day?
Yes, it makes no sense. It's like they changed the
Oh my
timeline in
fucking
order to make the new movie. It's crazy.
It is pretty wild.
Like, cut 10 fucking pointless, useless, stupid fucking Terminator movies. Like, that pissed me off, dude. Like, legit. I was
Dude,
just
When
like,
he said that, I'm just like, get the fuck out.
like kettle meat pot, man.
I think he's just jealous because some of the Marvel movies is about the top Titanic.
Right,
Titanic
man.
wasn't even that good of a fucking movie.
No, it was not.
That movie sucked.
Yes.
What,
it did.
Titanic?
Yeah.
Titanic was awful.
Yeah, it was very bad.
Leo
I'm
should have
telling
pushed
you,
her ass.
Every time I hear the song, that Celine Dion song, I cringe.
Or we'll go on.
Yes, I cannot stand it.
Right.
I'm not saying the song is bad. I'm just saying you cannot listen to that song and not think of Titanic.
Yeah, no, I
Right.
think it's Titanic. It's a banger song.
It is,
Yeah.
man.
Like the
Like,
song that she
but
did
you
for
gotta
Deadpool 2.
Like when the movie came out, you never really heard of a movie that was like fucking 30 hours long either.
No, there
And
wasn't.
it was a
really
love
anything like it.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was the movie Heat. It came on 2 VHSs. So that I think that would be considered a long movie.
Right. Yeah, dude. It was like, fuck, man. Like, my mom took me to theaters to watch that movie. I fell
I'm
asleep.
lucky that I didn't go see that in the theater.
Fuck, dude. I felt like my grandparents went to the movies to watch it, and my grandparents never fucking went anywhere. My mom was like, "It's so good," and my grandma was like, "We need to go watch that." And then like they went, and everybody was shocked because like my grandparents never did shit unless it was like a family thing. But they like actually went out to the movies. It was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that movie was super successful. I mean, anything with James Cameron's name on it, dummy successful.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, and I did. Wife and kids are up. I just talked to him. We are leaving at 11 to go see the movie.
All right. I was going to get off here 9:30, 10 o'clock anyhow.
Okay.
So that works like perfectly.
I think I got customers coming in, so
All right. Well, me and Adam be here. Thanks for
you
joining
guys-
us.
Want to say hi to the guys?
No problem. Guys, have
Hey.
a good one.
My wife wants to say hi. And that's my son.
Hello.
Hello.
That's Austin and that's Mandy.
Nice to meet you guys.
You too.
And I don't know where my daughter's at.
I just see who was cheating on me with.
Oh.
Oh.
You killed Colin. He's dead. This is my daughter, Arabella.
Hi. Oh, that's all my people are at work or at their grandparents. My son's still quarantining at his mom's house.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was listening.
I brought him his Switch to his window the other day. he called me.
That's
Now,
that works.
he doesn't have a phone, so his mom, I get a phone call from his mom, and it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. I know his mom is working. She works from home, but I know she is
Mhm.
working. And I'm like, man, why? I answer it, and Dad, can you bring me my Switch? I'm like really bored over here. I've watched all the movies on Netflix. I'm like, you've watched every movie on Netflix? He's like, I swear I've watched every movie on Netflix. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I brought his Switch over to his window. It's like all he does is play the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially since they made it handheld.
Yeah.
We almost got the handheld ones, but we opted for PS4s instead.
So I admittedly am a douchey guy in his 20s who makes way too much money. Makes way too much money for and works way too much. So I have a Switch, the Switch OLED, the one that just came out. I have a PS5.
Oh, wow.
I have a PS4, the Xbox One. I'm trying to get the new
I
one.
wish I was in a position where I could say I make too much money. That means I can have anything I want.
So I wouldn't say that I make too much money, but right now, I don't technically live here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Rebecca, her income is these are income-based apartments.
Okay.
Okay.
So if they went by both your income, it'll probably be higher.
Way higher.
Okay.
So I pay Rebecca's rent, which is not even a quarter of one of my paychecks.
Oh, wow.
Just cash, just give it to her.
Okay.
Because we get to basically live here for me working 8 hours every 2 weeks.
That's badass.
We're saving because both of us are stubborn people and we don't want to buy a house. We want to buy some land and have the house built. And that's 4 times
That's
as
what
expensive.
we want. That's what we want to do. Because I want a house built to my specs.
Yeah, that's Rebecca wants a bathroom big enough that she could bring a hippo into it. And
dude, I want a walk-in shower. I legit want a walk-in shower.
I would never leave my shower.
No, but it's just so nice. Oh my god. I've seen people, I've been to people's houses and they have one of those and they have freaking jets on all around you. And I'm like, holy fuck.
Right. Right. I have been
taking a shower in a rainstorm.
It is the nicest shower you'll ever take.
Yeah.
But again, you'll just never. It's just I live here now.
Put a TV in there.
That's like one of my buddies' moms, very well-off woman. I have no clue what she does. So don't ask me. No, I did incredibly well off. Their whole family. They have an indoor pool in their house, and shit just blows my mind because I'm like, why? Why do you need an indoor pool?
How? I know. It's just why not me?
It's so badass. But why do you?
Dude, I would legit.
Were the people with a bowling alley in their house? Fuck. How do you get anything done?
Right?
I would just be bowling a lot. We went to Dave and Buster's yesterday. I'll show everybody this.
Oh my god! I wish we had one because I would love to go.
We drove all the way up to Maryland Heights. It's like a 45-minute drive. I'm fucking ace at them coin pusher games.
Oh yeah.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Yes,
But he's like a troll though.
that's still cool though.
I know.
I
I love
remember when
it.
those things were popular.
What's wild hair creatures of legends and
Yeah.
lore? This is what.
I wonder what other ones they made.
So I saw there at Dave and Buster's, they had the Chupacabra, the Mothman, the Sasquatch.
Probably Yeti.
They probably have a Yeti. The back here just has a bunch of stuff about Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Dude was invented in 1926. That's
Really?
that's when the first.
The Legend of Cthulhu.
Yeah, well, it's I think it's called The Call of Cthulhu. A short,
Yeah, it is
Call
the
of
Call of
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. You're right.
Short story by H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft. Holy shit, man.
Probably
That's
the most racist man on the planet.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say it, but do you know what his cat's name was?
I can only suspect.
The cat was black.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say it either. Fuck that.
I'm not gonna say it, but that is what his cat's
I
name
mean,
was.
it's weird because he
So
his
he
mind
didn't
was-
even get famous at all until he was
No.
dead.
Yeah. He had an amazing mind, but I hated the fact that he was racist.
So I am a really weird guy, and I don't accept racism at all. I'm like the first guy. If I see
Yeah.
it, I'll call it out in public.
Oh, yeah. I always
This-
have.
Just
It's bullshit.
don't act
We're
like
fucking
that. We're
21 years in the new millennium and it's still around. It's bullshit. It needs to fucking stop.
listen. The way that I explain it to my oldest son is like, I'm like, AJ, have you watched you've watched Star Wars, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, you know how everybody is everywhere 95% of the time, except for that one bar on Tatooine that doesn't allow droids.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's because racism barely exists in Star Wars. And he's like, well, that's great. And I was like, but that's not real life. And he's like,
No.
10, and he doesn't even understand. He's like, I don't know why. I think it's cool that people are different colors. And I'm like, I do too, buddy.
So do I. It's
I
variety.
do too.
You know, it's variety. If we all look the same, it'd be boring as fuck.
Fuck yes. But I think that Star Wars does really good in all facets of like it kind of caters naturally itself, just caters to everybody. And it doesn't have to be like pandering, like when it's forced, like
Yeah,
episode
exactly.
7, 8, 9.
Okay, that brings up another thing. I think it was Rise of Skywalker at the very end when they had the two women kissing. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is it seems like it was just put in there on purpose for some kind of agenda. That's what I don't like.
So, Rise of Skywalker. I'm trying to think of who kissed in Rise of Skywalker.
What's her? I can't remember her name, but she's the one that told Poe and the gang that Leia's gone, and another chick. I can't remember. But like I said, I have nothing against that. But if you just throw it in there, just to throw it in there, and it just felt forced.
Story long. It's not got a purpose at all.
Yeah. And back to the
Oh.
whole, you remember when Force Awakens first came out? I mean, not even first came out, but they showed the first trailer with Finn and the controversy. People were like, oh, there's a fucking black stormtrooper and all that shit.
Right.
That pissed me off too.
So I
Who the fuck
understand
cares?
people being like, oh, there's a black stormtrooper. Because I immediately was like, wait, aren't the stormtroopers Mandalorian clones? Because we didn't get any confirmation that they weren't until Bad Batch.
I knew
No.
that before then. I knew that a long time ago. Like a long time ago, that at some point when the formation of the Empire happened, they phased out the clones because they felt like recruits would be better for the resources.
Right.
And that also explains their fucking bad aim, because if it was clones, they wouldn't have missed. There you go.
So they missed
They also missed on purpose. I know.
because of
I'm
plot
just
armor.
saying. I know it's plot armor. You can't kill the main characters. Plus, they had to miss because it was a trap and they wanted to track it back to the rebel base.
Right. Right.
Even Leia said it, that eased their escape. She knew what was going on.
I think everybody knew what was going on. Like everybody knew.
Bring everybody in.
Yes. So I hated that scene at the end when everybody showed up. Why? Because we got to hear Hera's name, but they didn't give us a live action Hera.
I don't know when we will get her, because the only show that actually makes sense that she would be in would probably be Andor.
Or Mando.
I don't know though.
They're
But if she is
well,
shown
okay,
in
I guess they're
Mando,
not criminal. Listen, you're right, because I guess they're not criminals anymore.
well, I'm just saying, if they're bringing her in after the Empire's done, then they got to show Jason, because Jason's going to be force sensitive, so he's probably going to be trained by Luke.
Oh, Jason's her son.
Yeah, it was Kanan's son.
Well, it's her son too.
Yes.
So, like, I have questions.
Why is he not Twilight?
Yeah.
Because Kanan's genes were more dominant.
That's not how that interspecies breeding works. I'm sorry, Adam.
Well, I mean,
but the science says you're wrong. So he should be some weird fucking mix of both.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you really can't put science in Star Wars because it don't work anyway.
At all. It doesn't work at all.
It doesn't work.
But I guess like because he was a Jedi, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me. But like, dude, I think Hera, honestly, people are gonna get mad because I do, in fact, dog on Han Solo a lot here on our show. But we just haven't seen Han Solo do what we've seen these other pilots do, what we've seen these other people do with their spacecraft.
Yeah.
And, like, listen, I know we've heard, because, like, not counting Solo, we've heard about the Kessel Run. We've heard how good of a pilot Han Solo is. But, like, tell me what awesome thing Han Solo did behind the wheel of the Falcon in any 4, 5, and 6. Just tell me, please.
He parked it in a big ass fucking cave on an asteroid that turned out to be a big giant worm.
Oh. He parked
He
it
shot-
on an asteroid.
He shot one of the TIE fighters in the trench run, therefore allowing Luke to blow up the Death Star.
I'll give you that one. That one I'll give you. That one's free.
That one's free.
But no, my point is like Hera. I have 4 seasons of Hera being a dope ass pilot that I could reference.
Okay. If you want to delve into that, okay, let's go even deeper. Tell me something badass Boba did in the movies. I bet you can't.
Can. Yes, I can. You know what he did? He said, "It will be done," or "as you wish." And
Yep.
that is he also says one more thing. He only says 3 things in the whole fucking movie.
He said, "As you wish," when Vader talked to him about notice immigrations, and then he said, "Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold."
Yeah, put Captain Solo in the cargo
Yeah.
hold. And
He
then-
literally says nothing in Return of the Jedi except for "Ah!" or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. That's his only line.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. So I've been rewatching the Keith David Spawn, and I'm 10,000% with you, Adam. Keith David for Doom.
Yeah.
Honestly, just put some meathead in Doom armor
Mhm.
and have Keith David voice him.
That easy.
Because the Doom armor doesn't have a mouth that like moves.
No, it doesn't.
know?
The only thing you can really see is his eyes. That's it.
Right. And so I feel like that's like perfect.
Yeah. And that's what made me think of Keith David too, was
With
Spawn.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think, go look at watching it again. I don't think anybody could have done as good as Keith David did.
Oh no, not at all. To me, Keith David is Spawn.
Yeah, like listen, Michael J. White, love the guy.
Oh yeah.
Movie, fucking
The movie.
awesome.
Yeah.
I know people like Spawn fans are like, oh, that movie sucked. Bro, that movie was
Movie's
cool
far
as fuck.
from shit.
That movie was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
If I never saw that movie, I would have never read Spawn. I
Exactly.
saw that movie before I ever read Spawn. I'm that
Yeah.
young.
And if it wasn't for that movie, I wouldn't have watched the HBO series.
I remember watching the HBO series because my dad specifically told me I wasn't allowed to. So I would go over to my buddy's house because I know he had HBO and
He's
we'd
like,
stay
I'm
up
gonna
really
do
late.
it. I'm gonna
And we
do
would
it.
stay up really late and watch Spawn.
Oh my god, that would have been awesome.
That, and I can't count the number. Okay, you know what? Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Which one? The old one or the new one?
The good one.
The old one.
The good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Me and my buddy Alex Wright.
Many hours playing like capture the flag or fucking
Oh,
Black
listen.
Conquest, all that shit, dude.
Me, my buddy Alex Wright, and me, one time both did some acid and sat down in my floor and played Galactic Conquest till like from probably like 8 in the evening until 7:30 in the morning. And it got to a point where our KDs were like 150, 170 and 0 because we were there in the trenches of Kashyyyk. If
Oh
we
my
got
God.
shot, we were gonna die. So we're like,
You guys had the ultimate VR experience.
oh, so have you ever played Metroid?
Yes.
Metroid Prime on the
Yes.
GameCube. Okay,
Yes.
that game needs to be VR. First of all,
Yes.
first point.
Yes.
The whole game is played through a heads-up display. The whole
Mhm.
game is played as if you're looking through a visor,
Exactly.
right? Second, it's already a first-person shooter.
Yep.
So all you need is the one hand to be able to scan your hand, open doors, and interact with things. Reload your thing, and then your other hand is fucking arm cannon. You just point.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Ideal VR game. I am so dumbfounded that Nintendo has not done this yet.
Right? Dude, it would sell. It would sell out.
I know people right now are going crazy because the newest Pokemon game just came out yesterday.
You know?
Legends
Like you know,
Arceus.
I'm not a very big Pokemon fan, so
It's hit or miss for me. Like when Sword and Shield came out for the Switch, that was the first new one in a real long time. So I tried that out. Those games were fun. I pissed my brother off and a couple of my friends off really bad by making a team of Pokemon that weren't very aggressive but could stay alive for a really, really long time. I would just give you like burn or poison and then just like recover, shield, recover. Oh, you're dead.
how is that fun?
it's fun to frustrate other people sometimes. But also it's fun to me because it's unconventional. It's like everybody wants to play Pokemon and use all the Pokemon that are really good at punching people and like being strong.
Are you more strategic about it?
Yes.
Okay.
And so like I like the yeah, I have beaten like teams of 6 Pokemon with just 2 Pokemon because of like the way they work. So one of them is Ferrothorn. It is the
Oh,
heaviest.
I see. You go from playing Magic the Gathering to Pokemon, you learn some new shit, huh?
Kind of. So
Kind of.
Ferrothorn is the heaviest. It is the heaviest and the slowest Pokemon stat-wise. Period. Okay. You teach it 2 moves. The other 2 moves that it needs to know don't fucking matter. You teach it 2 moves. You teach it Gyro Ball, which is instead it's a move that instead of the fastest Pokemon hitting first, the slowest Pokemon hits first.
Okay.
And the harder, the greater the difference in speed, the greater the damage.
Okay.
I am the absolute lowest for speed that you can get. So immediately, even like medium things are taking large swaths of damage from that.
Okay.
The other one is Seismic Toss. I am the heaviest Pokemon, also the slowest. The heaviest Seismic Toss deals damage, greater damage, the difference in the weight of the Pokemon.
Oh, that you're targeting.
Yes, the difference between
Okay.
your weight and its weight. Just
So
like
if you got a
Gyro
small
Ball.
ass Pokemon, you're fucking dead.
Yes. And so Gyro Ball and that Pokemon can kill just about anything in 1 or 2 hits. And it has a dumb good defense stat.
Okay, so how many people have you pissed off doing that?
A lot of my friends won't play Pokemon with me anymore.
Oh gee, I can't imagine why.
Well, it's not as bad as Street Fighter. So like every once in a while, I can convince my friends to play Pokemon with me. All my friends swore off Street Fighter with me in like freshman year of high school. So from 8th grade, where my fucking lighter go? I just had that shit too. In 8th grade to about oh well, I mean consistently still, but the summer between 8th and 9th grade, a girl that I was dating at the time broke up with me. So all I did all summer long was sit in my room on my PlayStation 1 and play Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Okay.
I still to this day have 90% of the roster's moves committed to memory.
Oh,
And
wow.
like long combo strings, it got to where I'm like not good enough to play the game professionally.
Yeah.
But I am way, way, way too good to play the game with my friends
Oh.
because they will never win. It is just like, I was trying to explain this to my brother-in-law. He came over not that long ago. He just got back from being deployed. And I was trying to explain this to him. And he was like, well, I don't see it being that bad, Colin. And I was like, all right, I have Street Fighter 2 on my PlayStation 5. Let's play. And he's like, okay. And I beat him. He's like, well, let's play again. And I beat him. And then it got to like 16-0. And I could tell this dude is like aggravated. And I'm like, dude, we're done. He's like, no. And I'm like, dude, we are done. I will sit here and beat you like this all day long. We're done. I don't want you to be mad at me.
Yeah.
And I just don't play that with most fighting games in general. If they're 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, my brain doesn't like pick that up well. But 2-dimensional ones, my brain, like it just snaps. When I understand the game, I understand the game, and then I will be really fucking good with just about any character you know.
Yeah, I never quite done that. Mortal Kombat, the arcade version, I was pretty good, but not that good.
So I can not play on a fight pad. I have to have a controller,
Hmm.
but I hold it weird. Everybody makes fun.
No, the original, I wouldn't, maybe it's not the original, but Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis. Yeah, dude, I want one.
So this
Yeah.
is how I hold my controller when I play fighting games.
Yes, that's how you're supposed to hold it.
Like this.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yep.
but honestly, the PS5 solid. I think that I don't have the new Xbox yet, so I can't like judge it.
Yeah.
But
I
the
see. I'm trying to
craziest-
decide whether I want the digital only or the one that you can get the physical games for.
So I have the one that you can get the physical games for because I have a few games physically that I'm like never gonna get rid of,
Yeah.
and I got free PS5 upgrades for one of them.
Now, will they play PS4 games?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's mine has a PS4 game in it right now.
Nice. Because I know PlayStation 4 won't play PlayStation 3 games, so I was hoping that they would change that.
Yeah. And there's maybe rumors, maybe a leak. We don't know for sure about more backwards compatibility on the 5. But what I was saying about the 5, the craziest thing to me is how fast the goddamn thing loads. Like, Adam, so no, you listen, when you play Spider-Man and you like swing into a cutscene, you swing into a loading screen and then into a cutscene, right?
Yeah. It has that little spider symbol at the bottom corner.
Yeah. And it's like a picture of him spread out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can
I
move the
don't have
camera and it has like tips and stuff. But
I don't have that. If I like swing into a cutscene, I like say like it's landing on the Daily Bugle.
yeah.
I swing and it just like stops my swing, and then all of a sudden I'm like in the middle of the cutscene, like talking, landed on the Daily Bugle, you know, like, hey MJ, what's up?
Holy shit.
It is so fast. When we play when we played Diablo 2 when that came out,
Yeah.
I got the PlayStation 5 version and my buddy got the PlayStation 4 version.
Dude.
And
Play that again.
we would load in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would load into the map and be like, all right, man. And I'd like be like, well, you know, we got to find the Den of Evil. And by the time he loaded in, I'd have like a third of the map discovered already.
Holy shit.
And he'd be
That's
like,
funny.
bro, I got to get better.
Dude,
than
they gotta do some more Baldur's Gate games too.
Dark Alliance was the shit. I have all the
Yes.
trophies for that on my PlayStation.
My God. That's
Yeah.
on the list of best games that I've played.
That is one of the most iconic games I've ever played.
Yeah. It's up there with Dragon Age Origins.
I've been sharing stuff. A lot of people have been talking. There was leaked footage. I shared it on the podcast page. You can go watch it. I don't know if you saw that. I shared it. Leaked footage of what Project 313. I forget what project it was called, but it was supposed to be an open world Boba Fett game.
Yes. Yes. I think it was 313. I think that's right. Supposed to be like an underworld type deal. Underworld of Coruscant.
Right. The Underworld of Coruscant. Correct.
Yeah. It was supposed to be Boba Fett. And I think a lot of that concept art they used for the Mandalorian. Like the Mandalorian look that he's got, that Din Djarin's got, like especially his first armor in the first episode or first couple episodes. I think that drew inspiration from what they concept art for the game.
I'm not gonna lie, I preferred his old look.
His OG look was legit.
Yeah, I mean, the plain silver is plain to me.
Yeah.
It's plain Jane. He's so like plain Jane Mandalorian. Like, fucking dude, come on. Like, yeah, he has the Razor Crest. I still want to know what he made Grogu. I still like. I'm gonna be
Dude, I think it's some sort of best card chain.
like a Beskar chain shirt.
Yeah.
But what good is that? Like,
Just like Mithril from Lord of the Rings.
right? But would that stop a lightsaber thrust?
We don't know what we don't know what it looks like when it's done. We just seen it in pieces. It hasn't been like put together yet.
I think that it's gonna be a breastplate or a helmet.
Either one, we won't know. Either we'll find out next episode or we find out December.
Probably in December, my man.
That's what I'm thinking too. The more I think about it, the more I want the next episode to not be about Mando. Because I think
we have 2 episodes left. Like,
yeah.
I want Boba Fett on a goddamn Rancor. And I want it now.
I think it
like
should
yesterday.
just be. I think the next episode should just be Mando coming back from seeing Grogu and Luke, and it just be implied, and then we get to see what happened in Mando season 3.
See, I feel like this whole episode could have been an episode of Mando season 3. Hear me out, brother. Hear me out. Hear me out. We could have gotten the fucking Mando shows up in a new ship. We're like, holy fuck. That's an N1 starfighter.
Yeah.
Where did he get that? How did he get that?
Yeah.
Man, Mando shows up. Whatever. Mando leaves when the job is done. And we don't know where the fuck that ship came from. Or where Mando.
And then we learn about it in season 3.
Episode 1 of season of The Mandalorian is that episode of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because then the next episode could be what happens after that episode of Boba Fett. Like when he leaves.
Yeah.
Like, boom. I feel like.
Because that's the problem. I mean, the episode was fucking phenomenal. I mean, I could not find one problem with it.
One of the best Star Wars we've ever had.
It was the worst Boba Fett episode because Boba Fett was not in it.
At all. Not even a little.
If Finnick hadn't showed up at the end, you would have thought it was the opener for season 3 of Mandalorian.
I still think it was the opener for season 3 of The Mandalorian. Honestly,
but why would they do that? Why would they do that?
Because Disney is weird. You know how fucking weird WandaVision was?
Yeah. But they like for us to speculate. They like for us to wonder what's going on. That gets it more ramped up for season 3. If they just had Mando show up at Jabba's palace in one of these starfighter, we'd have all these questions that we wouldn't have answers to until season 3, and the hype will be up. More people will be tuning in. You would figure it'd be better for business.
I feel like that would be way better for business. But at the same time, I just feel like it was kind of a cheap episode. It wasn't like what I wanted. It was good. Yeah. It was really good.
I mean, you and I even said before the episode aired that we did not want Mando in it.
No.
Because it's Boba Fett. We knew what was going to happen. He was going to steal the show. And look what happened. He stole the show.
He stole the whole ass show. Like, Boba Fett's going to have to do some crazy shit in the next.
He's going to have to do backflips and take everybody else out by himself in order to be on Mando's level.
I don't know. Mando kind of injured himself that episode.
Well, we would too, without any training.
Okay.
If we had a real lightsaber, I'd probably cut off my damn limbs.
Boba wouldn't. Boba wouldn't.
Well, he's kind of had training as far as weapons.
Something I gotta say is that I absolutely adore, hands down, adore the way they do the vibro blades. Those things look fucking
Mhm.
Sick.
When Paz Vizsla brought his out, it was like you can actually see it vibrating and shit. That's awesome.
Oh, it was so
That's how I always imagined them when I was reading the books and it said they pull out a Bible blade. That's exactly how I imagined it being.
exactly. But I think we're gonna get off here. We both got stuff to do. So
Yeah.
later, peeps.
Later.
Enjoy, like, subscribe.